Yeah, that now.
Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome to the studio today one of the finest rock and roll bands I think to come out of Britain this year. They're called Alaska. This is Bernie Marsden. This is Robert Hawthorne. Guitar, singer, guitar. Hello chaps.
Hello, you alright?
How are you?
Alright mate. Fine.
Alright, now I know your second album, The Pack, came out just recently in this country. What have you been up to since it got released?
We've been doing a lot. We're doing a European tour starting on Sunday.
Right.
Which is going to be great.
Where do you start off?
Where do we start off?
Germany.
In Germany.
All right, we're going to be running all the tour dates a bit later on, so we don't have to worry about that.
We're doing Germany, Holland, France, Belgium, Switzerland, all over.
And then you're going to come back to England, is that right?
Yeah, do some dates over here,
yeah. Do you like playing in Europe?
Oh, it's great. I love us over there as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't you support Manowar there last year?
Yeah. And survive.
I wanted to ask you about that. Let me explain, because people who don't probably know Alaska too well, I wouldn't call you heavy metal. Would you call yourselves heavy metal?
No, not really. No.
I mean, in some respects, I'd call you more sort of bluesy, rock and roll. You know, in the days before heavy metal didn't exist, it was just called rock. That's what I'd probably call you.
It's a rock and roll band, really.
Yeah.
But
how did
we play quite hard.
How did you end up supporting Manowar? You know, real men.
God knows.
We drew the short straw and had to go, you know, like that. No, they were great. I mean, somebody said to us, you know, do you want to do this European tour? It was more or less this time last year. And said, who's it with? And they said, Manowar. And everybody said, oh, you can't go out with Manowar. It's like, you know, Diana Ross and Motorhead or whatever.
It was a bit of a shocker, I must admit.
And it was great. I mean, we played in some amazing places. We did a festival in Holland, which was, it was a dreadful place. I mean, and we went out to play there, and I thought, golly, we're going to really pull on the experience here, you know.
They blew the lights, didn't they?
One town, they were running so much power off their gear in this small place we played in. It wasn't all that big, and when we got to the gig, all the lights were flickering in the street, and then they went off. It was like all the house lights went out and everything. They're mad. They're great guys, though. Really good guys.
Now, I know Don Aries just joined the band as well. Don, who's played with Ozzy and Rainbow in the past. How did it come about that you've got Don in the group on keyboards?
Well, Don and I used to work together in Cozy's band, Cozy Powell's Hammer, years ago. And we've sort of been in contact, obviously, all through what I've done and what Don's been doing. And funnily enough, at Donington last year, I was up there when Don was playing with Ozzy. And it was just before this Manowar tour. And we'd just lost our keyboard player, and we decided to go out as a four-piece. And he's now told me since then, he said, I wish you'd have asked me last year. And I didn't have the nerve to ask him. He just finished with Ozzy, you know, playing all these mega gigs in the States and stuff. And I thought, I can't really ask him to come out and play, you know, opening up for Manowar and, you know, playing. And he said, I wish you'd have asked me at the time. So when it came around to recording The Pack last Christmas time, I called him back and said, look, I want you to do some keyboards on the album for me. And he did that, and since then he's sort of more or less been in the band full time, which is great. And the guy's a phenomenal player.
All right, now you just mentioned The Pack. I know it's the title track of your album, and it's the first video I've got coming up. This is Alaska, and this is The Pack. Alaska, and that was The Pack. Amanda, I know you're dying to ask these boys something.
Right, well, Robert, you got married recently.
Yes, I certainly did.
So does that mean you're going to settle down to marital bliss and start writing songs about babies now?
Probably, yes.
Yeah?
I'm very, very pleased. Great.
Great. Congratulations as well.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Congratulations.
Tell me, Robert, something else I wanted to ask you. Now, I know this is a bit of a thorn in your side, but a lot of people, fans of yours that like your music, if I ask them, well, who does it sound like? They go, well, he sounds a bit like Rod Stewart.
Yeah. Some people have said that.
Yeah.
How bad, you know? I'd rather be compared with Rod Stewart than
Andy Stewart.
Johnny Rotten. Sorry. Even though Johnny is all right, but Andy Stewart.
Sorry.
Bernie, you start the tour soon. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go back over, especially into Europe, because I haven't been over there since last year. The headline is since about 82, 83.
Great.
And it's really looking...
It's not a pain in the arse these days going on the road anymore.
No, I mean, I had quite a long layoff, you know, and so it's quite good to get back into it again, and it just amazes me how long people sort of can remember from what you've done in the past, you know, which is great. I mean, that's just the great thing about rock and roll fans. I mean, they're really, you know, they hang in there. They don't just sort of... Well, in my experience, anyway, I mean, sometimes it's not like the pop thing where they, you know, there's one group today and no, I've gone off them. It's another. With the rock and roll, I think people do tend to hang in there a bit.
Well, we're both rock fans, aren't we?
We are.
We hang in there, don't we?
Yeah. We hang in there. Tell you what we're going to do, we're going to play another video of yours now, and we're going to put your tour dates over it.
Oh, great.
Okay, Alaska's tour dates. This is Alaska and Headlines. Headlines by Alaska. Right, this was sent in by Le Marché Philippe. of Anglers in Belgium. Well done to you. Thank you very much. And you get the Monsters of Rock t-shirt, which Robert is modelling.
And which isn't at all ugly. It's not ugly.
No, it's not. It's a wonderful t-shirt. You like it?
It's great, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for coming to see us. Loads of luck with the tour.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mick. He will be back next week with us.
Ta-da, chaps. See you on the tour.
Thanks, Mick. Choose Mike. On the case.
And thanks to Pretty Maze. I'll see you next week. Keep writing to me. I love getting your letters. This is Molly, Hatchet and Satisfied Man, to take us out.